So I'm working on this firepot project. Just explained to you about using my angle grinder to make all of these cuts. Unfortunately, I've been having some issues with the trigger on my angle grinder, and without the angle grinder I'm dead in the water unless I run out and buy a new one. So this one's actually not very old. It's not a super expensive angle grinder, but you know, I paid 45 bucks for it and it's only 4 months old at the most, I guess. So anyway, rather than going out to buy a new one, I have disassembled my angle grinder and I'm going to try to figure out what's wrong with this trigger so I can get on with the project. So as it turns out, the problem with the angle grinder is the switch itself. This little switch sticks when it's not supposed to be sticking. It's a little spring-loaded switch, but it's stuck and it's not supposed to stick like it does. So I have trouble with the grinder, and it can be dangerous when you're working with an angle grinder to not have a reliable switch. So I'm going to see if I can find one online and replace the switch and still get some use out of this grinder. In the meantime, I'll probably pick up an angle grinder at the local flea market. I was at the flea market yesterday and saw 5 or 6 angle grinders for sale over there, so I'll probably try to make a good deal on one of those in the meantime. But that's going to bring my firepot project to a screeching halt for today. So I'm going to do a quick Google search and find parts for Porter Cable. I'm going to follow this Google link to the Porter Cable site. There was a link there saying if you can't find the parts list, go to this ServiceNet site. I found the part, but there's no picture for me to make a visual confirmation. So I just took the part number to another site and I can see it's the same switch. So I'll go back to the less expensive site and order the switch. So I started out today planning on working on my firepot for my coal burning forge that I've been wanting to build. I have a forge that I've been using a little bit, and it was something I decided to make a while back to try and see if I could make a forge out of stuff I had laying around. And it worked for a while, but it's kind of broken down. The refractory I made up didn't work out. Anyway, I just made a video recently about an upcoming project, and that was my coal burning forge that I'm going to build. And I got some steel plate to make the firepot and was intending to get rolling on that today. Unfortunately, my angle grinder broke, and without the angle grinder, there's not much I can do on the other project. So, but I started making these videos because I just wanted to share, you know, what I'm doing. I've always been a creative person. I love to be building something, making something, figuring out how something works, you know, creating art or something like that. And truth be told, the angle grinder breaking kind of threw a wrench in my plans, but I enjoy figuring out how to fix the angle grinder as much as I'm going to enjoy figuring out how to build the firepot and make a coal burning forge. So when I'm out building something and creating something, that's when I'm living. I just enjoy expressing myself through creativity and working with my hands and, you know, tools and figuring out how things work. You know, I got some videos on this channel about making Native American flutes, and now I'm on to trying to learn how to blacksmith and bladesmith and make some knives. I just like doing things that help me express my creativity, and it, you know, sometimes there's a little solitude in it, and I'm spending some time with some inner reflection and meditation, whatever you want to call it, and you know, it really helps me out a whole lot. So this little hiccup in the road fixing the power tool is not going to be anything negative at all. I'll still find as much joy in that as in doing anything else. So the beauty of the internet is it don't take long to figure out where to get the part and have it on the way here. So as long as I got enough patience to not try and rig the grinder, I can wait a couple days for that switch to come in, have the grinder back up and running for 1/3 of what it would cost to replace the tool, and enjoy that experience while I'm at it. So hope you enjoyed the video, and I look forward to posting my coal burning forge video. I'll probably do it in a couple parts and share the firepot build first, and then building the stand and the hearth. And so keep your eye out for that. Come back and see us. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.